People, it's me, Kinghuman. Listen up. This is kind of cool. And it might make you some dough. So let me get there. I mean, this is going to be a real digressive video. I can already tell. I'm going to go off in a million directions. But if you hang in there, I might educate you on something and make you a few bucks. It's the price you have to pay. You have to listen to me. You don't have to look at my fugly face, but you got to listen to what I say because it's important stuff. And I'm a genius. And I'm not from this planet, monkey boys, so listen up. Okay, what's doing? Oh, first of all, before I even get into it, because I had some people asking me about my mugs and stuff. Dude, okay, I got two things in the mail last week. One was my buddy that sent me some monkey mugs in the mail. And the other was a guy that sent me some really cool green tea. Specialty green tea. I want to thank both of you guys. Maximum respect. But here's the thing. I don't want you guys sending me stuff. You know, rather than sending me stuff, take that money and send it to St. Jude's Research Hospital for Kids or a charity that helps animals or the disabled veterans. You know, I got money. I got stuff. Don't worry about me. I so appreciate the kindness and the consideration, and I do appreciate it. Oh, by the way, monkey mug guy, all those mugs arrived in like a million shattered pieces. Just tissue paper around a mug, that's not going to keep it from becoming totally smashed. Anyway, okay, I appreciate it. Thanks again. Now, on to the subject at hand. I had one of my Kinghuman Elite students talking to me about eBay, and because a lot of you guys know I kind of started in eBay. I made a lot of money in eBay. I did a lot of different things on eBay, and I'm pretty much an eBay genius. I got my Power Seller certificate over there. I think I got more than one. I got a couple of them. I used to have like 3 or 4 different eBay accounts doing different things, and I knocked it out of the park. So I know eBay in my day was a really valid way to make dough. So I got on there and I was looking through the weird stuff, everything else, weird stuff section, just to see what's doing. Now I know off the top of my head, and I've done videos on this for you guys in the past, how to do an eBay search, how to find products that are selling up like crazy, and then how to go find those products wholesale. You'll have to go back into my videos and watch them. I'm not going to research it for you. Go back into my videos, find those videos and watch them. I know one of the most popular niches or verticals on eBay has always been novelties. You know, one of the most popular, always hot selling items is a remote control fart machine. Now off the top of my head, I know there's a couple of novelty companies, wholesale companies. The only one that comes to my mind is Forum, F-O-R-U-M, Novelties. So do your research. You can contact Forum Novelties and request a wholesale catalog and a wholesale account. You do it. I'm not telling you anything else. Figure it out. Do your own research. I'm too lazy and tired to do it for you right now. Plus, I'm getting ready to go on a trip tomorrow. I'm Vegas bound. I'm so ready for this vacation. So anyway, perfect example of a huge digression. I was doing a little bit of research on eBay, just scanning through the weird stuff, and I came across something really interesting that, you know, most people would look at and wouldn't really understand what's doing here. But there's a picture of a hot, busty chick in weird stuff saying, "A day in my life" is the title of the listing. I didn't pay any attention, and I noticed it popped up again with a different girl, and it popped up again with a different girl and a different girl. So I clicked on the listing to see what the hell's doing with this. And it's, hey, I'm a hot busty chick, and I will give you 20 pictures of a day in my life, from when I come home from work to, you know, when I go to bed, and warning, there may be some nude pictures in here too. So, and I'm looking at the bit, you know, every one of these things, it's selling like hotcakes. one after another, after another, after another, 20 bucks, 40 bucks, 30 bucks, 20 bucks, 30 bucks, 40 bucks, whatever, again and again and again. So I'm going, oh my God, what a scam. This is some fat, bald, fugly guy who has bought stock images of these girls, and he's burning them to a disc or whatever, and he's selling them as if he's the girl. It's a genius marketing position. So, and I mean, you know, you buy, okay, let me go back a little bit. Now, those of you that know me know I got started in digital publishing many, many years ago when I bought the rights to a book about the adult video business, something like that, how to be in the adult video business. I bought the rights to this best-selling book. It's not a porno book, it's a business book. And it was selling in Barnes & Noble and Borders and all those. It was actually a book on how to get into the adult video business, written by a guy who said he went from being a $200 a week gardener to having a Ferrari in his driveway kind of thing. And the guy had published that book as a paperback, and he sold the hell out of it, and sales had started dropping, and he thought, you know what, maybe I can make a few extra bucks by selling the rights to this book. So I saw the listing for his book on eBay. Hey, I got this book, it's a bestseller, you know, I'm done with it. You want to buy the rights to it? Here it is, 200 bucks. And I'm going, oh man, that sounds like a steal. I bought it, not knowing at the time what I was going to do with the rights to this book. I mean, it was so many years ago. Digital publishing was kind of a new thing. But I thought, wow, there's value here. There's got to be a way I can monetize this. So I bought the rights to this guy's book. I was the first one to do it. And I put that book, I went out and I went to adult webmaster forums and adult webmaster image suppliers, and I bought the rights to a bunch of images. They were like behind the scenes images on, you know, the adult video business. They weren't porno pictures, they were pictures of clothed people, clothed women and stuff. But it showed the behind the scenes kind of deal, and I put those in the book and made a digital version of the book and put that book on Amazon and eBay, and it sold like crazy because I sold it as the new revised illustrated edition complete with pictures, and it sold like crazy to the point where the guy who sold me the original rights to that book was going mental, and he was now pissed off because he didn't think of doing what I did, which would have revived his sales of his book. Anyway, it's a very involved story. I don't want to go into that digression too much more than I already have, but what I'm getting at is you can do what this guy's doing on eBay. It's pretty clever. You can buy, they're called glamour sets. So if you go Google search for adult webmaster or adult, God, I forget what it's called, adult content suppliers for webmaster, for websites, that kind of thing. You can find places that sell these entire sets of these glamour shots. And it takes a girl from, you know, well, she's dressed and whatever, all the way to her being nude. And you could burn it to a disc or even burn it to a little flash drive and sell them or just send them as a digital file to these people. And 20 bucks was what I used to pay, actually less than 20 bucks was what I used to pay for one of these digital things. And you can sell them as many times as you want, these digital portfolios. That's what they're meant to do. You got to check the license. But, you know, you buy the ones that allow you to resell them as prints or whatever, and that's what this guy's doing, and he's just printing money. So, you know, that's one example of why you have to come on eBay and look at the listings. Go into the sold section on eBay and see what's selling. And if you see something that's selling again and again and again, dissect it first, look at the guy's listing and understand what's going on. Dissect it. Okay, wow, I see what this guy's doing. He's just taking these glam shot portfolio things that are basically just licensed images that anybody can buy. He's repackaging it and making it look like he's the girl selling pictures of a day in her life. And all these pervy voyeurs are going to buy it. And they are. They're buying it for 20, 30, 40 bucks a pop. And it's like praying money. So I can do the same thing. That's what you have to do. You can do the same thing with physical goods. You can go in and find the fart machines and the things that are selling really popular, and then just do a Google search for that exact item, and then add the word wholesale to your Google search. You know what it's selling for on eBay. You know what you can get it for at wholesale. Factor in your shipping costs, your eBay fee, do the math, and you know what your profit margin is going to be. Now, one item like that probably isn't going to make you rich, but you put together a full line of different items, whether it be novelty items or whatever, put together a whole bunch of crap, and you can easily make, you know, $1,500 to $2,000 a week on eBay. I used to do that without a sweat. And I mean profit. So anyway, do your research. I was going to do a live thing where I got on with Camtasia. Again, too lazy, too bitter. I just want to get away for a couple of days. And by the way, I'm going to Periscope as much as I can from Vegas. So make sure to go to Periscope, download the Periscope app, and subscribe to Kinghuman on Periscope. I'm going to try and show you the kind of the behind the scenes stuff. You know, everything from when the limo picks me up at the airport, takes me into the back door. I'm going to be in the penthouse suite, the private pool, the whole shitload. But the thing is, I got a mobile hotspot for being able to Periscope, and when I move around, I don't know if it works so well. I can only try. But I'm going to Periscope from Vegas. Maybe I'll even make a call out that, you know, hey, anybody in Vegas at the time, you know, oh, I know what I could do. Where's Baldo? You know, when I'm in Vegas, where's Baldo? If you find me in Vegas while I'm, you know, when I put out a Where's Baldo thing in Vegas, you find me, I'll give you a prize. I don't know what the heck it could be right now, but I don't know. Just whatever. My mind is going. I'm losing it. I'm losing it. So there it is. Oh, God. I also wanted to talk about my idiot lady friend that just made me so mental with a comment she made. But that's going to have to be a whole nother video. I'm going nuts. What can I tell you? You humans are driving me absolutely mental. I'm looking at freaking, what's his name? The comb-over guy. God, I can't even think of his name right now. Oh my God, what an idiot. And he wants to be president? Holy shit. The guy's not even squirrel shit. And I mean, with him as our president, we would get into so many wars just from the stupid shit that he says. That guy is not a diplomat. We don't not want that guy, Trump. That's his freaking name. I don't know why I blanked on that. I mean, you know how many wars he's going to get us into just with his big, idiotic mouth? He's not a diplomat. I mean, it's one thing, and everybody's going to say, oh, well, Trump negotiates international deals all the time. Well, it's one thing to negotiate a contract that only affects you and this other international company. It's another thing to negotiate, to have that idiot negotiating for things that affect everybody in the country. The guy doesn't give 1/5 of a half-eaten shit about you. He cares about himself and how he can monetize any situation. Trust me. I mean, this guy does not have your best interests at heart. Not that any other politician really does. Anyway, I got to get into this in a whole nother video because I can go off on stupid. come to this planet to observe you, you monkey people, and I just can't believe it. I can't believe that, okay, I gotta go. Donate a few bucks to help us the kids. St. Jude's Research Hospital for Kids helps the kids. Booyakasha, I'm outie. You're bugging me.